Is colonization really over? To know the answer to this question, we have to look at different factors and know for sure what the answer to this question is. Firstly, during the colonialism, the colonies were mainly under the rule and control of the colonist country. That was back then. In today's society, it could be said that colonization has abolished or doesn't happen anymore, right? No. Colonialism never left, it just morphed into something new. As it said, power never leaves, it just changes into a different form. In this case, the new form taken by colonialism is neocolonialism. The term neocolonialism was coined by former Ghanaian President Kwame Nkrumah. He defined it as the use of economic and political, cultural pressures by developed nations and corporations to control underdeveloped countries, particularly former colonies, without direct military or political rule. The etymology of this word has been gotten from the prefix neo, meaning new. This gives the word the meaning new colonization. It isn't like the old one where the colonist nation dwells and controls the colony. Not in this case. The colony still holds colonial power, but not directly. Okay, let me explain. The term pseudo-independence has been used to describe this situation. The country looks like it has full autonomy from the outside, but really, they don't have any power. More like the illusion of power. Let's take, for example, France. France had a lot of power over Burkina Faso for years. It had control over a lot of the military, economic, and socio-cultural power for decades. For recent, Burkina Faso has been refuting France's influence on it, and so are the other African French colonies. The France-Afrique, the influence of African colonies has been huge and irreversible. This continued over after colonialism has been deemed inhumane, illegal, and bad. Still, global powers turned a blind eye towards it. It's not just been France that is guilty of this. A lot of European countries are also guilty for this, such as the British with Nigeria, the Portuguese with Angola, the list goes on. There are aspects of neocolonization in Africa, such as 1. Economic dependency. African economies are often structured around exporting primary products to industrialized nations, a legacy of colonial trade that hinders industrialization. For instance, Africa produces 70-75% of the global cocoa supply, but only 20-30% of Africa's cocoa is produced in Africa. Most of it is exported as raw beans to Europe and Asia, where it is processed. This stagnates industrialization in the continent. Africa can produce, but bigger powers won't allow it to. 2. Natural resources exploitation. Multinational corporations continue to extract African resources such as diamonds, gold, oil, and minerals with minimal benefits to local populations, often leaving behind environmental damage. Africa is the richest continent in the world in terms of natural resources, and yet it's the poorest continent for some reason. Blood diamonds are being taken from Africa and used to boost the Western world. Cobalt, copper, and many other things are used in the production of electronics, phones, and other tech. But barely anything is given to Africa, barely anything is awarded to the land where it's taken from. Millions die, countless are left homeless, all in the name of power, control, and money. The African scape has been shaken by colonialism for as long as time can tell. It has been shaped, changed, and rewritten. Its story is no longer its story. Its story has been made into someone else's story. The world we live in today feeds on greed and doesn't care about the greater good of society. The mining of these natural resources has caused huge detriment on the African scape. The galamsey in Ghana, the slavery still going on in the Congo, but no one's speaking about it because it profits the world financially. It boosts other countries' economy while destroying the country's economy. The oil being taken from Nigeria and in the process pollutes the water in southern Nigeria. This level of destruction can only be perpetuated by the capitalists of our world. So, to answer the question asked in the beginning of the video, does colonization still exist? Is it over? Is it really gone? The answer is no. It's still here. It just morphed into something more dangerous, something more subtle, and it comes in the form of a wolf in sheep's clothing. So, till we as a society are ready to speak up about topics like this, are ready to fight against neocolonialism, it's not going to get better. It's going to keep getting worse. Exploitation, deaths, and suppression. So that will be all for now. Stay tuned, like and subscribe for more.